Tanzania has excellent conditions for cardamom cultivation. However, cardamom loses its value if it is sun-dried rather than dried using the appropriate technology, which means most of Tanzania's cardamom is brown cardamom and sold on the domestic market at a lower price. The result is poor cardamom farmers who produce unsustainable products. Supporting Indian Trade and Investment for Africa, SITA, is an initiative implemented by the International Trade Center and funded by the United Kingdom's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO. SITA builds trade and investment linkages between India and East Africa. By facilitating South-to-South cooperation, SITA contributes to sustainable economic growth. One of the ways that SITA is doing this is through supporting East African agribusiness leaders to shift from cultivating low-value commodities towards higher-value cash crops for export.
My name is George Ferreira. I work with Viridium Tanzania. Viridium Tanzania is a green company. We have two sections. One is the biomass division, and the second division is the spices division, which is focusing primarily on cardamom. My journey and how I met SITA started many years ago. I was involved with pulses and was fortunate enough to meet some individuals, certain people within the SITA and ITC program actually. And one of the projects in there was spices, and hence where we came to play a role. We looked at cardamom because it was more of a challenge than anything else. I was intrigued by it. I was intrigued why we could not get that bright, good green color without using chemicals. Now, if you have a teacher that can teach you, which is SITA, why not actually take it on? We are mostly focused on green cardamom, is what we produce through our dryers. We also trade in yellow cardamom, which is also known as MYQ. This is sun-dried. There's a huge price difference, but the price is significant. I mean, nearly double the amount from yellow to green. The yellow cardamom is used mostly locally. We're very happy that we can provide both these products to our customers worldwide. Every machine has been recommended to us by SITA, from the dehulling line to the polishers, to the dryers, and every recommendation that was given to us by SITA for the machines, not one has been a failure for us.
The speciality of our dryers is you put in a green cardamom, you get green cardamom out. It does not in any way deteriorate the quality of the product, rather enhances it. As a result, the good quality green cardamom fetches a better premium price in the market, especially the export market. The fuel is biomass briquettes, which are manufactured by Viridium. We developed a very special combustor using the biomass gasification principle. So it's environmentally friendly and it is custom made. We have been wanting to do business with the African countries for quite some time. We have been traveling and taking part in a lot of trade shows since 2013 onwards. But only after we were introduced to SITA, we were introduced to Viridium. So it's quite obvious that without SITA support, we wouldn't have come to where we are now.
Cultivating high-value cash crops can lead to higher incomes for smallholder farmers and less exposure to price volatility for agribusinesses. SITA conducted a training of trainers workshop on good agricultural practices for cardamom and black pepper to help farmers to farm sustainably.
It's made a big difference because we can see what farmers that have been trained through these programs, through SITA, their product compared to someone who's got no training is day and night.
Kwa ujumla mafunzo yale yamesaidia sana katika kampuni kwa sababu tunapokea iliki nzuri kutoka shambani, na kupokea iliki ile yenye ubora inatusaidia pia sisi kama Viridium kupata bidhaa bora zaidi kuliko mwanzo kabla ya mafunzo.
In 2019, SITA supported a 16-member delegation from East Africa to attend the International Spice Conference in Hyderabad, India, an opportunity for agribusiness companies to establish and expand business networks and promote East Africa as an investment destination. Exposure to opportunities, led Mr. Ferreira, Viridium Managing Director, deciding to focus on cardamom, considering the crop's high value potential in the international market, as well as the positive impact on farmer incomes. Traditionally, cardamom in Tanzania is sun-dried, which means most of Tanzania's cardamom is brown in color and sold on the domestic market at a low price. SITA identified appropriate technology that enabled Viridium to source drying, dehulling, and sorting equipment from India that has resulted in the company being able to bring at least 3 grades of potential to market and ensuring price discovery. As well as technology, adopting farming practice package is another key element of strengthening agribusinesses in the East Africa spice sector. February 2021, SITA organized a Training of Trainers program for cardamom and black pepper on good agricultural practices for 45 participants from Tanzania and 30 extension officers. The impact is twofold. First, Viridium has an average price realization that is the highest for Tanzanian cardamom, and the second is that 2,000 outgrowers have gained an additional income of $450 each during this year. These are excellent examples of boosting farmer incomes and value-added price realization for the Queen of Spice, cardamom.
We see Tanzania, not just Viridium, but Tanzania being on the global map for cardamom, and work closely with our farmers, and we want our farmers to move away from using pesticides and so forth. We want to be known as a green company and a leading company where people can look at us as an example of where we were and where we're heading, with a huge increase and impact on not just the environment, but the local people, international market, as well as our customers and employees of the company, because you've got to treat a company as a family, otherwise you won't succeed. And we're very fortunate to have partners such as SITA, and they've given us a lot of support. They want to grow with us, and we are growing with them. And in 10 years from now, we will be a force to reckon with. That I can promise you. It is going to happen. I know it will happen.
The future cannot afford unsustainable and low-quality spices. We are excited to see how other East African agribusinesses put this knowledge to good use, and SITA remains on hand to support them.